What up, everybody? Welcome back to Pro Publications YouTube channel. As always, me, Rich, and I got a zine review for you guys today. And those zines are some zines from Desert Mouse Media. Desert Mouse Media is dropping hella dope zines. I bumped into Desert Mouse Media at the Cozy event, the Comics and Zine Fest Las Vegas, and the ones I picked up were Being a Girl Boss, and then the other one is called Recognizing the Difference Between Alternative Medicine and Ancestral Healing. Bam! So let's go ahead and jump into these. So let's get into this zine first. So what do we have here? Cassandra in the Desert. Being a Girl Boss is Not Enough. Issue number 1, October 2018. Cassandra Troy, most beautiful daughter of King Priam, was pursued by the god Apollo. He gave her the gift of prophecy, but when she refused him, he cursed her so that no one would ever believe her predictions. Today, all women seem similarly cursed. When we speak out about violence, oppression, and inequality, our warnings fall on deaf ears, but we cannot stop speaking the truth. Read this zine for social justice issues, political feelings, and feminist rage. And this zine is a fucking hit, without a doubt. I enjoy this zine a lot, but some of the truth bombs that it dropped for me were paid transparency and paid family leave. Those were two concepts that up until that point I hadn't fully read or grasped. And so when I got this zine, I was just like, fuck, this is some real shit. And I wanted to read this page, and it says, often being a woman business owner or leader just means gaining slightly better access to the exclusive rewards of capitalism. If our ways of conducting business reproduce inequality, then we are only empowering ourselves and ultimately doing it at the expense of other women. Just having more women business owners and CEOs and millionaires doesn't actually improve things for all women. Not unless the women who get to these positions of power use that power to start changing institutions and policies in ways that benefit women below them. Truth bomb, y'all. Truth bomb. So the second zine I liked a lot. There was a lot of things that I agreed with. I love the fact that she doesn't take a side. She's kind of looking at it very objectively, kind of showing that there's an opportunist class in alternative medicine, as well as, you know, the fucking capitalist aspect of the current science system and the racist colonialism that has basically created a system where they don't want to respect alternative medicine, because most alternative medicine comes from people of color, comes from marginalized groups that were colonialized through the imperialism that has occurred throughout history. And all that shit I agree with. I thought it was very, very well argued. Scarmanzia, a word, spell, or gesture to ward off the evil eye. An Italian good luck charm. Read this zine for cool, witchy stuff from art and poetry about magic to deep dives into issues like cultural appropriation, connecting with ancestral practices, interrogating New Age spiritual rules and taboos, and examining magical practices and symbols. Boom. Truth bombs in this zine. There's a bunch of them, but let me read one for you guys. The system comes out of a long history of colonialism, racism, and sexism. Racist colonial ideas about indigenous people being primitive, superstitious, and unintelligent resulted in the dismissal of the community's healing practices. This bias, combined with the capitalist pressure to make medicine profitable, means that the system continues to overlook indigenous and ancestral practices that have been used safely and successfully for generations. Truth bomb. So thank you to Desert Mouse Media for the zines. I fucking like them a lot. I can't implore people enough. I believe them to be free. I don't know if you guys can get them online, but if you can, all the information will be in the show notes below. So check them out as soon as you guys get the chance. Alright guys, until next time.
Fight the fascists.
Late.